Welcome back everybody. It's great to see so many of you join us again after what I hope was a fun and restful half term. I know lots of you took part in Oak Activity Club. Maybe you made some slime or polished a penny with the Scouts, or maybe that you did some cooking with Bike Back or some art, or took time to visit Jamie's farm. Whatever you did, I hope it kept you busy and you had a really good time. We've got two guests today. The first is Stacie Lee Bennett-Worth. A few weeks ago, you'll remember we had a big old sing-along with the West End cast, The Lion King. Well, this week we are gonna, instead of singing along, we're gonna dance along, and Stacie is gonna show us exactly what we should be doing to get woken up this morning and ready for the day. Our second speaker today is Beth Tweddle. Beth Tweddle is an Olympic gymnast who I heard speak to a group of pupils just a few months ago, and I was so inspired by everything that Beth had to say to those pupils. I wanted to share her message with all of you. So first of all, let's hand over to Stacie, and then very shortly we will hear from Beth.
Hello everyone, my name's Stacie and I'm here to lead you through a really fun dance routine today. And this dance routine is for everyone and anyone, so everyone in the household can get involved. And I'm going to go through each movement step by step so that everyone can get it, and towards the end we'll put it to some music so that we can all dance together. And dancing is just so good for us. It's really good for our bodies, for our minds, and it really releases all those good endorphins and it makes us feel joyful and happy. It's also a really great way for us just to express ourselves and for us to be creative. So let's get started. We'll get going with a quick warm up first. So let's find a space. So you just want to swing those arms from side to side and make sure that you're not going to bang into anything, into anyone, into any furniture or anything like that. And we just want to make sure we've got enough space to do the movements that we're about to do. And what I want you to do from here to get nice and warmed up is shake those arms up to the top, so shake them out. Really shake them out and get that blood pumping around the body. Really shake. And we're going to take them out to the side. As you can see, I'm just stepping gently through my feet here so that my legs are also moving. And then we're going to shake out to the bottom. Shake, shake, shake. And from here to finish, we're going to give our whole bodies a shake. So we're going to shake, shake, shake every bit of our body, every little bit. Shake, 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 shake. Get those legs, the arms, the whole body. Oh, wonderful. Okay, so I'm lovely and warm now and ready to get going with the routine. So let's kick it off. Our legs are hip width apart, they're slightly bent, and our arms are over to the right hand side. And we've got a rainbow movement to kick off. So here we go, we've got the left arm tracing the sky, the right arm tracing the sky, and then we do the same in reverse. Over we go, and over we go. And the counts for this are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. And from here, we're going to step forward on that right leg, and we're going to reach forward with the right arm. So we've got 1, 2, and then we're going to reach forward with the left side. 3, 4. Then we're going to step back on the right. 5, 6, 7, 8. So from the top, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Reach. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And from here, we're going to step out to the right. We're going to bend those knees. And then we've got our goalkeeper movement. And so here, if you're feeling strong and able to balance, you might want to lift that leg a little bit. But if not, just keep it down, that's fine. And this is our goalkeeper movement. And then we're going to do the same over to the left. So we go down, we go, and up. We're going to save that ball from going in the net. Perfect, lovely. Okay, so from here, we're going to just pop that foot down. We're going to take our arms, we're going to take our right arm behind and our left in front, and give ourselves a little hug here, a little squeeze. And then we're going to go all the way to the other side. Another little squeeze, another little hug. And from here we unravel the arms, throw them up into the air, and we walk around into a big circle to meet at the front. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, and we meet right back at the front. So that's our routine. We've done it all so quickly. So should we give it a go right from the very, very top. Okay, so arms over to the right hand side, and we're kicking it off with the rainbow. So here we go. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, reach. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, goalkeeper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, swing. 1, hug, 2, hug, walk. 1, 2, 3, 4. Excellent work, that was amazing. So let's give it a go to some music. So let's get into our starting positions. Arms up to the side, and here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, goalkeeper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now that's quite quick at the end when you're keeping time to the music, but it's really fun, really good work. So shall we try it one more time? I'm not going to count us this time, or count us in, but let's just let ourselves free with this one. So here we go, starting position. And here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. Awesome, well done, that was amazing. I hope you enjoyed that. So this is the end of the dance class. That was so much fun. I really enjoyed being here with you today. And I'd really love to see what you got up to and if you joined in, if you enjoyed the dance. So maybe get some permission from your carer or parent, but then share with us using hashtag #LearnWithOak and tagging @OakNational. Thank you so much. Have a lovely day. Bye.
Hi there, I'm Miss Kendrick and I teach religious education at Oak. Our next guest is former Olympic gymnast Beth Tweddle. Beth was the first female gymnast to win medals at the European Championships, the World Championships and the Olympics. She was renowned for her skills on the uneven bars and for her floor work. Today, Beth's going to be telling us more about her incredible career, how to get into gymnastics, and what it was like to win a medal in the London 2012 Olympics. So I'll hand straight over to Beth.
Beth Tweddle is one of the greatest British gymnasts of all time, winning European, Commonwealth, World and Olympic medals.
I first started gymnastics when I was 7 years old. Now, I tried lots of other sports first. So I did ballet, I did horse riding, I did swimming, I did hockey, but gymnastics was the one that I enjoyed the most. I started off, obviously I was a bit shy. I didn't necessarily want to go along by myself, so I actually went along with 2 girls from the village, and that put my mind at rest and gave me someone to walk into the gym with on that first attempt. So I would always recommend to you guys, if you're trying something new, don't worry about it. Take a friend along, or if your mums and dads can go with you, then obviously they can go along as well, and always have a go at it, because for me, I was really nervous, I was really shy about having a go, but actually by doing it, I realised it was the one thing that I absolutely loved.
Beth competed on 4 different apparatus.
So in competition, beam was the most nerve-wracking, bars was my most successful, but floor for me was always the most enjoyable.
Beth attended 3 Olympic Games.
Now, a lot of people say to me, when did you dream about going to an Olympic Games? And the honest answer was, not until I was a lot older. I actually did my first competition when I was 8 years old. It was just a small competition. But I suddenly found that I loved it. I was always very shy in school, didn't like to be the centre of attention. But actually, as soon as I was in that gym and on that competition floor, I suddenly came out of my shell. I realised that I could be this confident person. So gymnastics taught me a lot, and one of the things it did teach me was how to be confident. Now, I was lucky enough to go to 3 Olympic Games, so I got to go to Athens in 2004 when I was 19, and that was my first Olympics, and it was just a dream come true to be able to represent your country and just put on that Team GB tracksuit was the best feeling in the world. After that Games, I came home determined to win an Olympic medal. So I went to the Beijing Olympics in 2008, and my one dream was to pick up an Olympic medal. Unfortunately, it didn't quite happen. I finished in 4th place, which was obviously an amazing achievement, but I was slightly disappointed because for me, what I wanted to achieve was that Olympic medal. So I'm sure you guys have all had times where you've maybe not got full marks in your homework, or you've worked really, really hard on something and maybe didn't get the result that you wanted. And what I want to say to you guys is don't worry about it. Sometimes things don't go that way, and it's how you react to that. So do you go and sit in the corner and worry about it and stress about it, or do you pick yourselves back up and say, do you know what, I'm going to work really, really hard and go back next time and do really, really well.
In 2012, Beth won a bronze medal at the 2012 London Olympics.
Do you know what, kids, I cannot put it into words how amazing it felt to compete in the O2 Arena and win that Olympic medal. And just for you guys today, I've actually brought that Olympic medal. So as you can see there, it's got the London 2012 logo on it, and then it all has a design on the back as well. And just for you guys, I don't know whether you can see this, but I actually dented it. We have an Olympic parade just after the games, so you get to go around London on open top buses, and yeah, I dropped it outside Buckingham Palace. So at least I know it's my Olympic medal, and it's got its own little story behind it.
Beth now works with young people, supporting them to get into sport.
I'd really encourage you to try lots of things. Obviously, you might be at home, you might be in school, depending at the minute. Have a go at something new. Get mums, dads, grandparents, whoever you're living with during lockdown to maybe try something new with you. And who knows, you might find that you really enjoy it. The one thing I learned throughout my career, and my coach was always instilling this into me, actually, if you make mistakes, don't worry, get back up, have another go. And mistakes are your friends, because actually you learn a lot from making a mistake. If you're always perfect at everything, then no one would have anything to teach to you. So don't worry if you make a mistake, get back up and have another go. But I have had some questions come through, and that's really exciting for me. I always like hearing from you guys and what your questions are.
How long did you train to be Olympic gymnast?
And thank you for sending that question in. Do you know what? The training, as I said earlier, is always the hardest part. I loved performing. When I was leading up to something like the Olympic Games or the World Championships, I had to train for roughly 30 plus hours a week. So that was over 6 days. So I used to get a Sunday off unless I was competing. And so that was always the best day of the week, just letting my body relax and going and catching up with family and friends. And you were doing maybe 4 to 6 hours of training a day. So we, later in my career, I'd probably do 3 hours in the morning. I would then go and have lunch, maybe have physio, have a bit of relax, rest, and then I'd go back in and do another 3 hour session.
Hi Beth, did you still get nervous when you were a professional?
It is really nerve-wracking competing, but also for you guys, if you're doing maybe tests at school or you're doing your spelling tests or whatever it is, I bet you've all had those butterflies in your tummy and maybe felt a bit sick beforehand. But the one thing that my coach always taught me was nerves was a good thing. It meant that you really cared about what you were doing. So don't panic if you guys get nervous before a sports competition or something that you're doing at school, because it's natural.
Hi Beth, what will be a best animal on a balance beam?
What animal would be best on a balance beam? Do you know, I'm going to go a bit random here, a slug, because they'd be able to stick to it.
Well, I hope after a good wake-up dance with Stacie this morning and hearing everything that Beth had to say to us, you are ready for the day ahead. As you know, we love seeing everything that you're up to, so do, if your parents are happy, share what it is you've been up to with us using the Learn with Oak hashtag. This week we're particularly interested in seeing all of the things that you got up to, whether with Oak Activity Club or not, right the way over your half term last week. We are looking forward to seeing you next week. Keep listening to your parents, keep listening to your teachers, and keep working hard.